You're listening to the Super Expander podcast. Aligned goals are pivotal for expansion. You don't need me to tell you that. But what happens when your flame weakens? What really happens when it totally goes out? Reignite your goals starts with awakening to the emotions that pull you further and further away. Letting go of your shame, denial, and frustration, and figuring out why your body is resisting your goals are the key to success. Regulate your nervous system, release the blocks, and reassess your path forward because your goals are ready to be reset and reignited. Hello, Super Expanders. How are you doing? How are we feeling? How's your heart? How's your soul? I'm super pumped to dive into today's conversation because, so if you know me, you know, approaching things from a holistic way is something that I'm extraordinarily passionate about. I think that it's very often the reason why we get stuck or it's hard to find a solution is because of the perspective with which we look at things. And when we start to approach things from a holistic way, things truly just get to be easy, and we can kind of start to be like detectives in our life or in our business, whatever it is, to identify where the root is that is driving certain things, because things are always way more complex and deep than they ever seem. So today we're talking about wealth, and we're going to talk about it from the lens of a holistic way of thinking. And I think this is really important because I really think that the traditional concept of wealth and measuring income or measuring wealth just by like our net income and material possessions is truly ready for a serious upgrade. I think that is something that we are craving. I think that when we look at wealth from a holistic perspective, it really creates depth, and that holistic wealth offers a fresh way to cultivate prosperity, focusing on more than just money and financial statements. So a few months back, I was asked to write an article to create what I thought to be the 10 top tips to create more holistic wealth in one's life. And so I wanted to share them with you here. I think that that is something you would really benefit from. So a holistic wealth approach, it prioritizes physical health. It prioritizes emotional and spiritual well-being. And when we start to build these strengths and start using them as a barometer for wealth, it actually creates a foundation of internal grit. And we need this internal grit to navigate the peaks and valleys that life throws at us and all the inevitable storms and setbacks that accompany this journey that we're on. So the pillars of holistic wealth, they comprise your net worth. Wealth does include money, so I'm not going to shy away from that. It truly does mean that, cultivating a foundation of strength when it comes to your wealth, to money, but it also means cultivating physical health and emotional well-being and really tapping into your life's purpose. And these ingredients, they all come together to provide wholeness and resilience while cultivating relationships and prioritizing joy. So let's dive into the 10 ways that you can begin to cultivate holistic wealth in your life. So think of this kind of like a mini masterclass on all the things that you can do to start amplifying your wealth on a holistic level. Okay, so number one is to create a personal mission statement. So I would say you just sit down, grab a piece of paper, and really start to think about what it is that how you want to live your life. And this really comes down to knowing what your core values are. So create a concise statement that outlines how you want to live your life and what you desire your lifestyle to be. And then start to look at how you can infuse this statement into your personal, professional, financial, and relationship goals so that this can be a compass for aligned actions, aligned living. Next, number 2. Work to create alignment between mind, body, spirit, and bank account. Now, what do I mean by this? So every decision that you make is either an addition or a depletion in this metaphorical account. So you have to get into the habit of asking yourself, is this making me feel better, healthier, and happier? Number 3, Do I have a connection to purpose? And this is where we start closing loops, right? You're looking at that personal mission statement. It's like all intertwined, right? And then also how we're spending our money. So connection to purpose. There is a growing body of evidence that suggests that living with intention is vital to living a longer, healthier, and more joyful life. So your connection to purpose means you must first define your why. This is where your mission statement comes in. And in general, it's, your purpose indicates whether or not you have a aim, a goal, a direction in life, especially in relation to that like spiritual connection we have. Is it connected to something bigger than you? And for you to really be connected to your purpose, it has to be. So it might be comforting for you to know that your purpose evolves and deepens over time. We are busy humans, and sometimes we can get off track. So know that that's okay, that you always have the opportunity to come back and reconnect. I have a question for you. Have you joined the Super Expander free mentorship community? If not, what are you waiting for? Stop what you're doing right now and text the word mentor to 202-918-3235. Text the word mentor to 202-918-3235. I send out weekly tips and inspiration to help you grow your business, to step into your wealthiest, most highest self, to harness your full potential and live an exceptional and extraordinary life. And the best part is, it's really me sending those messages. So text me, say hello, and send me your questions. All right, this one's big. It's huge. Learning to say no more than you say yes. Number 4, learning to say no more than you say yes. I think learning to say no is a crucial habit to building wealth. So outside of our health, our time and our attention are the most significant assets that we possess. So protecting your energy, your time, and your focus is a skill that will generate rich dividends. And it begins with learning how to say no. It begins with strengthening your no muscle. And when I say that, I say it with a KNOW, your no muscle. So knowing what to say yes to, so that your yeses align with your mission statement, your core values. And then it's a no to everything else, right? And this is also comes down to growing the dollars in the bank too, because if we say yes to things and we're overspending, that is not going to be a deposit into the wealth account. And I think that learning to say no can be it's really tough. It's hard. It's a challenging thing to do. So I suggest you start here. When you receive an invitation someplace or a request, you can get in the habit of responding with this. Let me get back to you with a certain time, and then allow yourself the actual time to do an authentic check-in to see if it aligns. Okay, number 5 is to double down on your wealth creation. And I capitalized the H here, your health creation. So physical health is our greatest asset. Cultivating daily habits that support and amplify your health is a non-negotiable, especially when we're talking about generating deep, holistic wealth. So this starts with getting sufficient sleep. It's absolutely a non-negotiable. Moving your body, nourishing your body with whole foods, and relieving stress through nervous system regulation through practices like breath work and meditation. I say this over and over again. Nervous system regulation truly is a wealth strategy. It's a business strategy. It is your foundation for holistic wealth. All right, number 6, coming in with this one, Arigato, your money. So arigato means thank you in Japanese. Gratitude for the overflow and the inflow, the outflow of our cash is really, truly simple. It's arigato in and arigato out. So cultivating the practice of gratitude for money spent and money received. It is such a powerful thing for both your mind and your spirit when we start tapping into gratitude, actually when we spend money. So applying this to your money, it infuses a depth of spirituality into your finances. It brings new meaning into being a good steward of your money. Number 7, invest in relationships. So humans, we are hardwired for connection and community, and we really need it in order to thrive. Prioritizing time for our relationships and to build community will truly make you reach new depths of wealth and really make a daily deposit into that account. We need people. We are not meant to be on this journey alone. Number 8, become a good steward of your attention. Fractured and fragmented attention will deplete you and cost you time and money. So commit to becoming aware and discerning where you spend your time and your most prized asset, which is truly your attention, which then comes with your time. So you'll be on your way to becoming time rich when you become a good steward of your attention. Number 9. This one's kind of spicy and saucy. Get intimate with your money. And that might sound like an X-rated endeavor, but it's not. It means really getting to know what is going on in your bank account, checking your credit card charges, and understanding where your money is going, where you're overspending. And you can make this a fun practice, right? I love to call these money dates. So book a time on your calendar, light a candle, play some music, put on something nice to wear, and whatever makes you feel empowered and happy, do that, so that you look forward to this time. And as you start to do this, really the relationship we have with money and with it just becomes this really deep and juicy practice. So spending time with your money in this way will deepen your connection. It'll illuminate patterns and it'll reveal money blocks that you might not have even been aware that you had. And ultimately, creating this intimacy and growth between you and your money will cultivate more wealth. Okay, drum roll please. For our last, number 10, embrace all of yourself. Ditch the people pleasing and show up in full authenticity. There is nothing more draining than trying to be someone you are not. There's nothing more depleting. There is nothing that will make you feel that you are emotionally poor when you are trying to show up with someone that is not you. So just decide that you are going to love all of you and you're going to show up as all of you. Anything else is just plain exhausting and soul sucking, and it compromises your ability to pursue your personal mission statement successfully. The world needs you. The world needs the real you. So there you have it. My 10 tips for cultivating holistic wealth, really building on joy, health, happiness, all of it, because these are all the most important things in life, right? Health and our attention, our time. And when we're good stewards of all of those things, truly the money begins to flow. We start showing up as more magnetic versions of ourselves. So I'd love to know which one is your favorite of all of the tips, maybe which one you might need support with. Reach out and let me know. Until next time, I will catch you on the next episode. Like a fire needs oxygen and fuel, you're not meant to reach your goals alone. Your missing part could be as simple as finding the right community. And if it's not my community, there's definitely the right one out there for you. If you're looking for a place to start, check out the link in the show notes and let this community help you breathe in fresh oxygen.